Welcome to the jungle when we put you on game politics on the humble. Don't forget to hit like, share, subscribe. All donations to Cash App CNG23. Any information, anything you want to talk to me about, send it to welcome to the jungle podcast at gmail.com. Don't forget the the mixtape or the album that we're working on. So producers, high beats, original beats. I'm gonna need whether it's one, couple. So we can get this shit going. Don't forget to check me out at www.welcometothejungle.com. Your host, El Leon. What y'all got going on? I got to catch up. It's been a lot of news, or a lot of things I wanted to talk about. But, we kind of bullshitted this weekend. Took our time off. Let me give y'all the picks. Because games probably started. It wasn't that many games anyway. So, let me get to it. Cleveland over the 76ers. Oakland over Denver. Memphis over Brooklyn. Utah with all the points against Golden State. New York Knicks over Clippers. That's it for the night. Tomorrow we got more. Tomorrow we just got three. I just wait till tomorrow. See hockey. It's already started. Utah over Chicago. Van with the points. Van over OTT with the points. Tampa Bay Lightning, of course, over the Blue Jackets. Oh, that's tomorrow. All right, I'll give y'all that tomorrow. USA over Mexico. WBC, World Baseball Classic. Puerto Rico over Cuba. Venezuela over Nicaragua has already started. Second inning is 1-0. USA over Mexico tomorrow or at 6 a.m. Japan over CZ Republic. The lineups, the rosters for the World Baseball Classic are crazy. I just seen. I was watching. We was making predictions on the games already started. I don't know when the eliminations start. I had to check that out. But USA got a crazy roster. Dominican Republic got a crazy roster. Puerto Rico got a crazy roster. Japan got a crazy roster. I don't know. It's going to determine to see when they start playing each other who's going to take this classic. I see. I'm judging by who's been scoring all the points or putting up a lot of points, and they looking really good. So we don't know yet, but it's gonna be a good classic. You know what I'm talking about? So besides that, what was the other news? Oh, politics news. The talks between United States, and Cuba. They said it's finna be a friendly takeover. Then they say Canel is gonna go. The Castros is gonna stay. Shit, I'd rather if anybody gonna stay, I'd rather let they no they it can be a transition, whatever. Just get y'all shit and go if that's the case. You know what I mean? If Trump and Marco feel like they don't want to do them like Venezuela or Iran or whatever, I just feel like they just done too much bad to the people, to their own people. Not alone the threats they cause to the United States, right? Just us thinking over here. I think if the Castro straight, sooner or later it's gonna be Sooner or later, it's gonna be that's set up for destruction. Sooner or later, whatever you build and whatever you know what I'm saying, they're gonna find a way to mess that up and take over what they feel is rightfully theirs. No, Cuba should be left for the good Cuban people and let them grow as a people with some new type of, you know, new type of economic structure, right? Because it's you got things. First, you got to do the roads, electric infrastructure. You know what I mean? You got to send equipment over there to pave the roads and put telephone. You know what I mean? We got to send a lot of shit over there. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's beneficial. I figure that if all this is gonna happen, they should be somewhat a part of the United States from there on in. That way, they fall under United States laws, United States rules. You know what I mean? Somewhat like Puerto Rico. You know what I mean? Or Bahamas or St. Croix or something like that. You know what I mean? That way, it's always a friendly versus a frenemy. You get what I mean? And once they start implementing that and putting supermarkets and trade and be able to come back and forth to the USA and all of that, right? Because there would be Americans as well. They won't fall under certain immigration laws that be able to travel like Americans can, right? Because there is a lot of Cuban Americans that's really good people and fought for the USA. So at this time, they worthy of those. What's the word? My train of thought. Um, they worthy of those. I was about to say royalties. um, I can't think of the word, but they should have that, man. But they got to get them people out of there. Is that jail or whatever? What comes after jail? You know what I mean? It's either go to where your other communist people is, go, let Russia take them, let China take them, let North Korea take them, or whoever, right? And let the people be free. We shouldn't be talking freedom in 2026 with no way. You know what I mean? I don't go fuck what part of the world we in. You know what I'm talking about? So, you know, I had somebody ask me what I thought about the Epstein files the other day, and it kind of caught me off guard because I ain't know how to quite to answer it. I mean, of course I know how to answer it, but I'm like, I don't want to hear that right now. You know what I mean? Because you got a man that's doing stuff monumental, like history, right? Somebody that wasn't equipped for the job, somebody that was found guilty of felony, somebody that was the possible worst person you could ever paint, and done stuff that not even the greatest of people were ever able to do. You know what I mean? So don't talk to me about no Epstein files right now. I don't go fuck about that shit. Excuse me about the motherfucking the victims and all of that. I know what it is. I'm a great believer. I'm like, you gotta catch shit as it's happening. Something happened. You gotta boom boom. You gotta step to that thing. Don't come with me 20, 30 years. I don't go for about who it is. You know what I'm saying? Right. Because in that case, if they all guilty. You know what I'm saying? They all was part of the bullshit. I mean, if it took that long for whatever. You know what I mean? I don't want. I'm not just. I just don't like that because shit, the motherfucker make up anything for some bread. You know what I mean? Or they know they're gonna get some attention and go whatever. You know what I mean? What true or not true? You know what I mean? That shit should have been handled way back then. It didn't for whatever reason. Whoever all was guilty, whoever all decided not to do nothing about it. It's time to fix. I'm looking at the greater good versus the people in power to choose and not choose to do what they have to do when they have to do versus when it benefits them. You know what I'm talking about? Um, Free Cuba, free Venezuela, right? I didn't. Y'all don't know. I ain't like a lot of the shit that Trump was saying and doing when he was, with all the fuckery. But I can't excuse or put a blindfold when I see great things happening. You talking about all the supposedly great presidents and governments ain't never was able to do shit like this, and here he is doing it. So let him continue doing the job he's doing. Whether y'all, whether they take him out or the house flips and this and elections, whatever happened. Right now, the man is doing a great job for people, not only for the American people, but for the world. Because if not, more lives would have been kept getting lost dealing with these fucked up people, communists and this that. Shit would have kept getting fucked up. We just gotta readjust, right? We gotta choose to do better. We gotta choose to be better. You know what I mean? Right? So what better way to rewrite your wrongs for doing great things? You know what I'm talking about? I mean, I don't know. It's a complicated, right, conversation, right? But I'm just a fan of what he's doing now because there's a lot of free people, right? That never ever ever got to experience it the way we experienced it. People don't gotta go. People got don't have to keep running scared. They life from country to country to country, hoping somebody accepts them or receives them and protects them. You know what I mean? That'll go away. That will go away. They can rebuild their country. They can go back and forth. Some people might choose to go back. Some people might choose to stay. Some people might choose to come back and forth, however they feel. But they will be under American freedom. Whatever, what other better word or topic than freedom? So, and he's doing it because you know what? He got the balls to do. That's what I'm saying. Like some of our politicians, something ain't right, right? Because how you able to do so much and do nothing in so many years? And here comes the one most hated. Said, "I'm gonna do what the fuck y'all don't have the balls to do, no matter what, and do it." You know what I mean? Let's give that man applause, man. Don't talk to me about who's doing the right thing or who's not. You know what I mean? Y'all need to stop worrying about what the fuck y'all doing. You know what I mean? Get y'all life together. And if you are in government and you are in power, what the fuck are you gonna do with your little powers that be? You know what I mean? For people, for the people. You know what I mean? Cause fuck it, we don't want to hear. We don't. With they paying y'all all these millions of dollars and shit for y'all to be sitting there in a room to argue about shit, take people money and don't do shit. So if somebody's gonna do some shit about it, let them motherfucking do it. Just don't get fucking fooled thinking about if you're gonna leave. But I don't know what them talks is about. We're not in them closed doors. I mean, we're letting the professionals do what the professionals do, right? And hopefully they do the right thing. You know what I mean? I just leaving the Castros there while you reconstruct and do all this other shit. That shit don't make no sense to me. I'm just saying. I don't know. You know, that's the most retarded conversation anybody could be had. So if I just don't trust it, right? And if Marco Rubio is trusting that would be okay, that just strikes to me like we need to somebody give us the Cuba files. You know what I mean? Somebody give us the Cuba conversation and deal files so we can determine what the fuck is going on. You know what I mean? Anyway, man, that's it for politics. We had the production. Production ain't been doing their job. I think I'm gonna have to employ. I think I'm gonna have to employ some more brains. I'm working on it. I'm working on it so I can employ more employees to help me out because they ain't giving me the sufficient news I need to give to y'all. I'm having to do all the job, all the work myself. You know what I mean? So some days I might give you a whole bunch. Some days we might feel like we don't want to do all that. We don't want to really we ain't into the bullshit or into whatever drama was going on, and we just want to relax. You know what I mean? Some weekends we just might want to chill, drink, lay back. You know what I mean? Um, right. It is what it is. Get it? Um, but yeah, man. So let's see. Let's fall back. Hope y'all get y'all workout in. Y'all start y'all week. I'm about to do me some. About to get my workout in a minute. Um, Start the week off right. Summer's coming. You know, gotta sweat these toxins out. Get right. Beach season, pool season, fall back season. You already know. And the nature. Um, Lay back. Anyway, man, I'm gonna let y'all punk ass go. I think I talked about whatever it is I wanted to talk about. Um, what else? I'll catch up in between now and Wednesday or maybe Thursday. I'll catch up with all the shit that I really wanted to talk about or whatever, and then close out Friday. Have a good weekend. Work. I think I'm gonna work out this weekend too. Do something. You know what I mean? Right. Take a trip. Right. Fuel the jet up. You know what I mean? Change the scenery. You know what I'm talking about? Something. Anyway, we don't got no bachinchas today. I'm trying to tell you, Butterfuco, Lil Joey, and I don't know. Why am I not getting? What's going on, man? They didn't flip. They didn't flipped it, huh? It's all good. You know what I mean? Somebody will take. Somebody will take their position. You know what I mean? Somebody dumb. Matter of fact, see, production ain't doing their job. We don't know who's been jumping out the window this week, right? Right. So we'll figure something out. Tomorrow I make it exciting. I give y'all. I'm fine. We gonna find something good and laugh at, something good to talk about. You know what I mean? We gonna find somebody capping out this bitch. You know what I'm talking about? We gonna give y'all something to just laugh and chill. Other than that, man, we just cooler, man. Y'all hope y'all ready for the week. You know what I mean? I heard y'all was out here bullshitting, cheating. You know what I mean? Doing all kind of crazy shit. You know what I mean? I hope y'all went to church yesterday. You know what I'm saying? And I hope y'all choose to be a better person this week, right? Remember, Good Friday coming. All right, play if you want to. You know what I'm saying? So y'all better just be getting right with the Lord and getting right with yourself. You know what I'm talking about? Anyway, I ain't gonna say too much to you. If I call it, I might spoil it. I'll talk to y'all later. Uno River Day, holla at your dog. I'm good. I'm gone. Um, but you need to holler at me. Drop me an email, and when I get to it, I'll holler back. Until then, numero uno. Why be number 62 when you could be numero uno? You know what I'm talking about? Man, new music. We working on some stuff. It's gonna be getting entertaining here in a minute. We gonna load up the cannons. Pop, pop, pop. Oh, great news. 49ers have acquired Mike Evans. You're welcome. See, I'm trying to tell you things. Thank you to good the good team of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Coach Ty Bowles. We appreciate it. We're surely we're Super Bowl bound. You know what I mean? You know, we always right there. Mike Evans would definitely make a good Super Bowl run. And we greatly appreciate the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I know there's some mad fans out there, but you don't have to be mad. Cause now you can get to buy the Evans jerseys in red and gold or white and gold, and you know what I mean. You can get icy with it. You know what I'm talking about. You now can clap and have fun with the winners. You know what I mean. So just we appreciate it. Thank you, man. You know, I love it when it comes together. You know what I'm talking about? Yo, man, that was good, man. Word, man. Plus, he needed that. He needed somewhere. He needed to be somewhere where they appreciate, a man's hard work, man. You know what I mean? They show him some love, see how, it is on the other side. You know what I mean? You know? Not be where people don't got their mind right. You know what I'm saying? Not, front office is messed up. Nah, you know what I mean? They don't know how to do that. They just doing a whole lot of, no, he's out of that. Whoop. Give him here. You know what I mean? Pretty sure you're gonna have a lot of fun. Yeah, it's fun. Tampa Bay, you gonna have it's cool, whatever. But sometimes you need to make moves. Sometimes you need to go somewhere else so you can, you raise that cup. You know what I mean? Raise that trophy and shit. Cause you know what I'm saying. Some people might not got their things right and all that. You heard? Big up the 49ers. Bang bang 9 again. We have a new legendary player on the field, along with the other greats. I think it's going to be very interesting. Can't wait till the jerseys get print up so we can get that ASAP. You know what I'm saying? And for Christmas, get all my friends Mike 49er Mike Evans jerseys. Ooh. Great gift. That's it. I'm about 5 of them. One, here you go, here you go, here you go, whether you wear it or not. But this would have winning. This would have win. This would it look like. Anyway, man, I'll talk to y'all punk ass later. I mean, listen, man, I ain't getting no bachinches, man. Production need to get on their job. We need to see what it is. They've been kind of quiet. I don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? Yeah, right. We was having great fun. Somebody spoiling the fun for us. So somebody need to holler at me. Let me know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'll talk to y'all punk ass later, man. Uno River Dayche. Welcome to the jungle. J Dog. LM. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. I'll talk to y'all punk ass tomorrow. Get y'all ass out of here. Get the workout. Do your motherfucking thing. Drink your vitamins and all that. Holla at your dog. Let me hold son. Bend over for a real nigga. Stop playing with the kid. Uno River Dayche. Where's it from? Bagata. Get your punk ass up out of here. Get it?